Let's get straight to it. As a Minnesota Viking fan, I am extremely excited because Sports Illustrated, Albert Breer, has said this. He said the Vikings appear to be hesitant, perhaps unwilling to give quarterback Kirk Cousins a fully guaranteed contract. Guaranteed deal, right? And I'm going to keep it real. No guaranteed money. No Kirk Cousins? Question mark? I don't know. But I'm just feeling like finally the Minnesota Viking organization is thinking smart, really smart when it comes to these guaranteed deals for a quarterback that hasn't done anything when it counted the most. And I'm not trying to come at Kirk. I got to keep it 1,000 though. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like we get a quarterback on his rookie deal, we can spread that money around and build a good quality team. Maybe we can possibly draft the next Patrick Mahomes. I'm riding with any quarterback the Vikings draft in this 2024 NFL draft, and I feel like we're closer than ever after this news right here. Because how bad, and I said this before, how bad does Kirk Cousins want to be on the Minnesota Vikings? So if it's not guaranteed, what, you don't want to be on the Minnesota Vikings? That's all I got to say. Because if that's the case, you could skedaddle. Adios. Hasta la vista. You can go to the Falcons. You can go to the Cowboys if they don't want that person. I'm just putting it out there just because. He can go to the Cowboys. He can go to any team. The 49ers. He can go to the New England Patriots. But we're not giving you that guaranteed deal, brother. And then I'm loving what I'm hearing. I'm not a Kirk Cousins hater. I'm a Kirk Cousins supporter. But at the end of the day, right is right and wrong is wrong. If we give him another fully guaranteed contract, what does that make the organization? What does that make us look like? What does we ain't win nothing. I can understand if it was Patrick Mahomes, you giving him a fully guaranteed contract because the man won 3 dang old Super Bowls in like 6 years. I mean but that's Patrick Mahomes. Kirk Cousins has won 1 game. How many years he's been on the Vikings? 7 years, 6 years. But in his whole career, I think it's like he's been in the NFL for 12 years. I think he was a starter for 10. I don't know the exact numbers. All I got to say is the man only has 1 game. It is 1 win, 1 win in his whole career in the playoffs. So that's not worthy of a guaranteed contract. That's just my opinion. And if you can't make your team better than what it is, like say for instance, your defense ain't the best. I understand it can't be the worst, but say it has some holes on that defense. You got to pick up your team, man. I know you can't play on the defensive side of the ball, but if you're that guy, if you're that quarterback, you can lift the team up to the point where that defense can give up 25 points maybe a game or 20 points a game, and you can still win that game because you're so elite as quarterback. You always going to win the game when it counts the most. But we haven't witnessed that as Minnesota Viking fans. And I'm just happy we're going in another direction, possibly. It's a big possibility. And I'm loving it. Let's go Vikings. That's all I got to say about this video. That's all I got to say about Kirk Cousins. Because that is my quarterback. That is my first cousin. That is Captain Kirk. But I think he might be a captain of another ship in a very short amount of time. Because I feel like there's going to be some rumors coming out very soon that the Falcons are going to be like, yo, Kirk, I got you with the guaranteed. We got a better built. Our team is better than the Vikings overall. All we need is you. And we already heard that before. But I'm out. That's all I got to say. Shout out to everybody in the building. And if you feel any other way, you leave in the comments below and we can talk about it. You know what I'm saying? This is the end of the video. I truly appreciate you vibing with the bull. Make sure you hit that subscribe and like button. I'm out.
Mike Sports Vibes, thank you for vibing with me. Yeah. Mike Sports Vibes, thank you for vibing with me. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. Let's go. I really do this. I'm a hybrid fan. I'm a stand-up man. Yeah. They be hating on the squads, but they really a fan. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. Let's go.